Welcome back, everybody, and let's go. As you can see, we got a couple Star Wars sets here. So we're gonna start off with the smallest one, which is gonna be the Ambush on Mandalore Battle Pack. We'll put these off to the side. Time to crack open the first box. Hey TT, what's going on? Welcome in. For being a small set, this is some surprisingly big pieces. Alright. So, there was all those. There's these. Hello, Mayo Hosco. What is going on? It's Parker or Clown Pierce. Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. Mayo, if you'd like to. Copper, I did not find that amusing. I'm just kidding. Mayo, if you want to, you can join if you'd like. I know it might not be a great time in Australia right now. What just fell? Alright, I'm gonna hope that wasn't important. That's what I just offered. I'll also. Will I ask Brick Labs? I don't know. We'll see. Oh, my bed over there's gonna be covered in plastic bag this joyous day. And while I probably could do this whole thing without looking at the instructions, I will. We will make our Mandalorians right now. And Copper, I don't have the music playing right now because, gonna be honest, kind of forgot the new land. Raven, yeah, I have the box around here. It's this one. But this is the one we're building right now. But we also have a couple other sets that we're going to be building. And I'll try and get through all of them. We will definitely get through the battle packs. I can like pretty confidently say that. I don't know about the Armored Marauder though. Well, har, Copper. That goes upside down. Okay, I mean, let me go check what it looks like here. I hope it's not too bad. That'd make me really sad. Well, those are always blurry. Yeah, I kind of see it. It doesn't look as bad on StreamYard, so that's why I wasn't super worried. But looking on YouTube, I do see it, which is unfortunate. But nah. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the chatters, lurkers, and everybody in between. We are building some Lego sets tonight. We got some 30-second battle pack. We got this Mandalorian battle pack right here, as you all can see. And so, yeah, we're just going to be building up some sets today. And we'll probably do... Oh, and look who it is. It's Mayo Hosco.
Hi.
Mayo Hosco, this is my channel, so do you know what time it is? It's time for the 3 questions.
Yes. I've never gotten to answer the 3 questions before.
Well, now you do.
Okay, well, since I am the one who created the 3 questions, no one needs to ask me the 3 questions. So I didn't buy any Lego this week because I bought... Well, my recent purchases were a month ago for Black Friday. This week has been a blast because Christmas was in the middle of the week.
That's true.
and so I got to finish building my Christmas set, and I got a lot of sorting done. And as far as new things in my life, I have now registered for my classes at grad school.
That's quite snazzy, Mayo.
Yeah, so now I know my. So now I'm going back to class on the 3rd of March, and they're all online classes.
That's convenient for the channel and all.
Yeah, and also as far as new things for the channel, while you mentioned it, I have created a new slogan for my channel because I've been thinking about new slogan options since I cancelled the Real Ho Egg stream, and I think I've finally settled on a new slogan.
And what might the slogan be?
My slogan is what's it called on StreamYard? It's the headline under my name.
Relevancy is currency. Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's incorrect. I guess I've just never really thought about that, to be honest.
Because you know how they say that a bad that there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yes, I have heard that saying a couple times before.
Well, that's kind of the mantra I'm going through with this new slogan. Like if you do things to stay relevant on the internet, there's opportunities to profit off of it.
Fair enough.
And because of the decisions I make on YouTube in particular, I get new subscribers every single week. Some people go months without earning subscribers because they don't do anything with their channels.
Yeah, and I will answer because I'm sure some people in the chat are wondering the reason that where's this piece? There it is. The reason that I was gone for some weeks is because my lovely tripod here, this is actually a new one. The first one was broken, so I didn't want to do anything with lower quality for you all. So I decided that, unfortunately, I would just wait it out until Christmas and the new one I received. So here it is. So we're back to streaming and videos as well. I do have a script written up for a new video, but I am waiting until I until I get the set for it. And then once I do have that, I'll begin filming. So it will hopefully come out before my break is over. So I think this weekend ideally, but definitely Monday or Tuesday next week, I would say. There's a very high chance of that.
Yeah, it's so much better to be in college than in high school because the college semester is shorter than the high school semester, and so that's why I don't go back to class until March. Some of my friends, some of my Australian friends who are high schoolers, they go back to class in February.
Also, hello, I gotta say welcome in here. Welcome in Animation Studio. Welcome in Brick Labs. Welcome in Ravens. Welcome in Clown Pierce. Welcome in TT. Welcome in Copper. And I think I don't think I missed anyone.
Yeah. So I got to ask, what's up with the 47?
The 47? I just think it's a cool number. I don't know. There's just like the naming of my channel. There's really no good explanations. Just kind of, that looks pretty cool. We'll run with it.
Yeah. So is this that Star Wars? Is it I forget the name
It's
of it.
this one.
I'm blanking on it. It's the battle pack with the rock formation.
Yeah, right here, this one. Get the
Yeah.
box right here. I've also have another one of these, and
So I forgot what the name of that is.
the second battle pack I showed, or the Imperial Armored Marauder. This
The
thing.
one you're building right now, is it to do with the Mandalorian?
Yes, the name of the set is Ambush on Mandalore Battle Pack, but it's based off of season 3 of the Mandalorian TV show.
Okay, so it is a Mandalorian battle pack, but it doesn't include any of the Mandalorians.
It does. It has 2 of these blue ones right here.
Oh, those are some of
And
the
then it has 2 Imperial Mandalorians, I guess you'd call them. Let me see what this set calls them. Imperial Commandos is their official name, but they're basically just Stormtrooper Mandalorians.
Okay, well,
Just
since
no.
this is a Star Wars stream, then I'm going to use the Star Wars music in my Instagram story.
Ooh.
Because whenever I'm on someone else's stream,
Do the promotions.
I try to let my Instagram followers know that I'm live somewhere else.
Yeah, I'll put your Instagram in the chat, Mayo. Which the real whole egg or the
That's just for sending me
so
GM.
this one then.
Yeah.
There we go. In the chat there is Mayo's Instagram. I hope that went through.
Yeah, I mainly post pictures of my mocks over there if anyone's interested in my mocks.
Yeah. Oh,
because I'm more of a mock builder than a set builder, so I don't find any value posting pictures of the sets I build because everyone does that.
well, I would say like if I had a UCS set, I would do a UCS set, but anything smaller is just kind of like
Yeah, because I used to post pictures of the sets that I built, and I realized that my followers don't really care, and I don't really care about posting pictures of that to my feed. I just prefer to do that on my stories. But if I build a set, I try to get around to the different to the Discord servers I'm in. Like I've just joined your server at the start of the stream.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, I should do a little bit to keep that thing alive. But yeah.
Because I saw a review on that set by someone, actually by a couple people, and I think most people agree that we're sick and tired of getting these random side builds. Lego needs to renegotiate their contracts with Lucasfilm to find a way that they can just include big minifigure accessories instead of side builds.
Yeah, I will say though, I appreciate the fact that this connects with another set, which I think is pretty cool. It's been a while since Lego's done something like that, so I think that's pretty cool that finally is.
And I think if they are going to continue this route, I want terrain builds. I don't want random vehicle builds. Like, do you remember that? Do you remember the battle pack with the Jawas all those years ago?
I believe so. It was like a mini sandcrawler, correct?
Yeah. Well, it was this weird hover thing, and it looked so rushed and so haphazard. It was a complete waste of pieces, and it had almost nothing to do with the Jawas. It would have been super cool if they had reused those pieces into making sand terrain where the Jawas intercept C-3PO and R2-D2 in A New Hope, like that sand valley where the sand crawler rolls through, and they captured the droids. Like, having some of that sand terrain would have been more relevant to the Jawas. And they did a battle pack with the Tusken Raider. They could have done the same thing. Include some of the sand terrain from Tatooine. But no, they included random side vehicles that had nothing to do with the characters.
Well, I think that's true. And honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, though, it doesn't really much matter what it is. It's just a tiny build, so it's gonna be broken anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Because even that terrain is imperfect, but at least it's terrain. At least it has something relevant to do with the characters included in the battle pack.
Well, I appreciate it because this is just like a little nice parts pack here,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah,
Because we got good minifigures.
Yeah, exactly. It's a fun little piece of terrain that's relevant to the minifigures.
No, I don't have the one that connects to this.
And it would make more sense for them to do terrain builds with tie-ins to the bigger sets to get you to buy the bigger sets.
Yeah, but this does.
Exactly.
So that's good. It's
exactly.
good. Yes.
It's exactly it's even though I don't buy the battle packs, for the battle pack collectors, see, like, that side build has nothing to do with the 501st whatever troopers it is.
Yeah, these are the 332nd troopers. I'm not going to give you the rundown because I know, one, you don't care. Two, I'm just going to agree with you and say this side build, I don't think I hate it. I've broken like 4 of these things apart just to use for my smaller droid builds because it's just kind of eh. And
Like,
also, before we say anything else, it's Brick Labs.
Hello. I was just copying your hand movements because why not?
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm seeing the box art for that set. Is that supposed to be Hoth in the background?
No, this is the city of Mandalore in the background.
Okay, so like it would have been better if they included something for the city of the Mandalore instead of a random vehicle. Like, it would have been cool if they had included a building that had a lot of war
like a broken building, essentially.
Like something broken from one of the battles or something instead of a random dropship whatever.
Yeah, you're right, because the 332nd Troopers, in no form of media that I am aware of, do they ever use a swamp speeder. So why it exists, I have no idea. But
the reason why the original 2008 Imperial Stormtrooper battle pack is the best one ever is because it has collectible characters that everyone tries to army build, specifically if you're an original trilogy guy, and it had a small vehicle relevant to the characters, the Stormtroopers, pilot, the dropships.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it's kind of valid that it has a swamp speeder though, because Mandalore, like if you've watched Mandalorian when he tries to bathe in the bath of Mandalore or whatever, blah blah blah, it is like very humid and there is quite a bit of water. So I could understand why there's a swamp speeder, but I wish it would have been some kind of vehicle we saw. I mean, we haven't seen like anything like any.
They
like
just use jetpacks, yeah. So like,
but yeah, they mainly flew around on jetpacks. That's pretty much it.
Here's the thing, though. So yes, Mandalore is very humid, but there's just one problem. They're in one of the city dome things. They're
Yeah.
not in like the wilderness where it's actually humid. Where
Yeah, they're in
it would've
Mandalore,
made
not like
sense. They're in one of the dome places.
they're pretty much in like a lower level, I guess you could call it. And like they're even on the box art, they're in Mandalore. They're not like on the Mandalore like surface or anything. They're like in Mandalore City or whatever you might want to call it. Like
Yeah, no problem, Blake. That's a pretty good set, so fair enough. Hello, Griffin Claw, and you're the goofy one. Actually, you messed that up, but it's okay.
Yeah. And so I'm just gonna confess, I'm not a Star Wars fan. I'm just friends with a lot of Star Wars bros. So I'll let the Star Wars bros handle the conversations about the lore, and I'll just give my opinions about the sets.
Yeah, because like Mayo has said many times before, and I don't know whether to be happy or sad that I've memorized this. Is that he doesn't like Star Wars, but it's so popular, and he knows so many people who like it. He's forced to learn it.
Yeah,
Don't know if I'm sad.
yeah,
I don't
like
know if I'm happy or sad that I know that.
like I know more about Star Wars than what I should.
Pretty good, Blake. How's your X-Men set going?
oh yeah, he's probably still building that.
It's a good set, but it's a very big set.
Yeah. But it's supposedly not big enough for a lot of people because they're still complaining about it being too small.
Yeah. Are you parting out those battle packs, Brick Labs, or are you building another one?
I'm not building another battle pack. Okay, I'm gonna like what I'm trying to do is like build my clone army, like set it out. I'm gonna set out my clone army with all the battle pack builds, just because. Why not?
Fair enough, I suppose.
So I pretty much have most of my
Screaming right
army.
now. He's like, "Oh, the clones on both cameras! My eyes, my eyes!"
That reminds me of that meme.
It's from SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, my eyes. Yeah.
And and there's the other guy that says, "My leg."
Oh yeah. His leg, his poor leg.
And then they made a whole episode about the my leg guy, and they tried to force as many jokes as possible, and it was so cringing.
Well, that's what happens sometimes. People don't do good writing.
Like we all like TV series where some episodes have clearly bad writing.
Mayo, so I want to get your guys' opinion on this because for the script for the video that I'm doing right now, I talk about this, so I want to see what you both have to say on the matter. But
Yeah.
basically, what I say in the video is that I think that themes like Ninjago and Star Wars, in a sense, have overstayed their welcome in the fact that there's only so many times you can do a ATTE or a gunship and have it still be interesting. And the same for Ninjago, you can't just make like 20 dragons in a row and think it's actually still kind of interesting. But then I also say that city and castle, I don't think that city and castle have that problem because castle, I mean, I don't know if really you'll know what I'm talking about here, Brick Labs. But castle kind of had that soft reset from like 2016, and then is that right? Yeah. Castle had that soft reset, and then city, the way I say it in the video is basically this. It's much more realistic for there to be 2 pizza shops in your city than it is for there to be 2 ultrasonic raiders. So it makes more sense.
Yeah, I understand that. Well,
Yeah, because that the soft reboot happened when they got rid of the Nexo Knights theme, and then they kind of refocused into doing more one-off, expensive, adult-oriented castle sets.
Yeah, but so it's kind of had that soft reset, and it's it's slowly coming back. Still want a night battle pack because it's literally free money, but I digress.
And the Bricklink designer program has reinvigorated a lot of the passion towards castle sets.
Mhm. Yes, like Castle kind of had its soft reset, and City, it's just like it's more realistic for there to be two like different gas stations or pizza places than it is for there to be like two, dragons or like whatever. It just makes more sense in that way.
well, of
Yeah.
course, Ninjago is like every set they make is based off of the TV show, so maybe it's realistic to have that many dragons because there's
Well,
different
yeah,
dragons or mechs in the show.
but that's
But
all they do. All I'm
yeah,
asking for is just like not to have there be like, because basically what I've seen from the sets recently is it's just like a bunch of big sets and then all the tiny sets are like 4+ sets. Where's all the medium sets to fill in the difference? There's no like, there's nothing in between.
yeah. But the
It
thing
just
is, the big sets are good prices. The little sets are horrible prices, and there's no in between.
Yeah,
So
that's like the thing too. Is the, and let's be real here. I don't know if any of you have seen it, but about the original like spinners, right? And then
yeah, yeah,
how they just redid them. But now they have balls to spin on in the bottom now. It's like, yeah, sure, I guess. I'm not really sure what the point of that was, but
yeah.
Well, I know what the original point of the spinners were. The
yeah,
original point of the spinners were to compete with the Beyblade,
yeah,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
then
exactly. But like,
and then they did their air jitsu flyers, and then they did the ripcord spinners, which were weird. And,
yeah,
and then they and then they and then they did the tornado things.
yeah, but at some point you just have to think, why? Why?
Yeah.
Well, I say why to almost everything that Lego does these days.
Yeah, and I'm not saying like Star Wars is exempt from this because it totally is, but Star Wars doesn't have those unnecessary like play gimmicky sets, and it has sets of different prices to fill in the gaps. It's just remaking like it's just I think the only reason that I have the bias towards it, but also it's just because like I haven't been around long enough to see like each go on shelves. But I think if I did, I'd be like,
Well, I'm actually gonna kind of debunk what you just said, because there was a really weird period when Lego Star Wars started doing the 4+ sets, and that was the time that they came out with a new generation of the Technic composition cannon, and they did some weird sets with archery builds. Do you remember those?
oh, you mean like
Mhm.
those like target practice sets, Mayo? Are those what
Yeah,
you're?
the action sets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you guys
Yeah,
are talking about.
I'm gonna see if I can find the set numbers for some of them.
I don't know. I know there were some Hoth ones. I think I had one of the Hoth ones
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, I really like the Hoth one and the Andor one. Or not Andor, Endor. My bad.
Introducing generic face number 9.
You're gonna see
Yeah.
if I can find. Actually, I should probably go to Brickset. It'll probably be there because they have the list of everything. So
Yeah, they should.
I'm gonna search 4+ and see what comes up. And I'm logged into Brickset, so I don't get ads spammed at me.
He's safe.
So I'm gonna Google search 4+ Star Wars.
Oh,
See what-
Mayo, you I swear these things used to come like separated. But these don't anymore?
No, they've always been together.
What have?
I swear you had to like put these things together.
Oh yeah, I think they used to do that, but that was like really old sets. I'm trying to think of an example.
'Cause I don't have anything on top of my mind, but I'm like fairly certain that you had to put them together. Either that or I'm
Yeah.
going crazy. Both are very possible options, but I hope
I think there was like a 2001 set where you had to put them together. A 2001 Star Wars set in particular. I don't remember which one, but I
I didn't start getting Ewan box sets until 2005. So
Oh.
I don't remember ever having to put those two pieces together.
Well, yeah, my collection comes from like yard sales and family, I'm pretty sure. So generally, like it's not all stuff that I got as presents, but like I kind of just started out with a Lego collection, to be honest with you. So
Any new set I've got, any Ewan box set I've gotten before 2005 didn't have those pieces in it.
oh,
Actually, no, I lie. I bought a Shell promotional helicopter set, Ewan box on eBay, and those two pieces came together. But that didn't yield any results.
I'm
just gonna
actually
go-
quite intrigued for this set because this guy, he's yellow, and I don't know if no one actually knows this, but looking up here, obviously orange is my favorite color, but yellow is my second favorite color. So having a yellow stormtrooper is kind of cool.
See, I don't recall there being any yellow stormtroopers.
Well, I mean, there's this mortar trooper. He's not
Oh,
entirely
oh.
yellow.
You're talking about with yellow printing on white.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes. I mean, yeah, there's no like fully yellow stormtrooper, but like he's sort of yellow, I guess.
Because what are the Stormies that are all red?
The shock troopers?
Yes, because I really like the Shock Troopers and the Sith Troopers.
Yeah, the Sith troopers. Oh yes, yeah. I know. I have a couple of those actually. The
Yes.
Sith troopers come
Actually,
from.
Lee, no, it's not the Shock Troopers.
Shock
Those
troopers.
are
Yeah,
those
they're
are-
all the Sith troopers. I thought you were talking about like the stormtroopers with the red printing. Those would be shock troopers.
yeah, those are, yeah.
But I guess technically Imperial shock troopers. But yeah, the
Okay,
Sith troopers I do like too. Those are pretty cool. I like how they're all.
Because the Sith Troopers are the all black ones, and I think they're super cool.
I thought. Hold on, you're breaking my head here, Mayo. Because wait, do you mean the Sith troopers from the sequel trilogy? You mean the Sith troopers from the sequel trilogy? Because those are
No.
like all red. Those are like the ones that
No, I'm talking about from the original trilogy.
yeah, so shock stormtroopers.
No, unless you mean like the dark. Do you mean the ones from Rogue One?
I'm just gonna Google Lego Red Stormtrooper and see what.
It's gonna give you Shock Trooper.
Um,
Yeah, because there's this
Oh,
Sith
no.
Troopers in the sequel.
no, sorry. It's the Sith. No, sorry. The Sith troopers are the all red ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are from the sequel trilogy. We see those
Yeah.
in episode 8 or 9.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's 9.
Yeah, and there was a
Yeah,
Sith,
9. Because that's
there
where we
was-
see Palpatine.
yeah, and there was a Sith trooper, a battle pack that included one Imperial officer.
Yeah.
I always liked that a battle pack because you got the one Sith trooper.
Yeah, my friend has that battle pack.
Yeah, you got the one Sith trooper, and I'm not sure what the other variant was.
Those other ones in there are Sith troopers, but they're Sith jetpack troopers.
Yeah. See, I always liked
Yeah.
the plain Sith troopers without the jetpacks from that
No, I agree, man.
Sith trooper battle pack because I liked that it was just a straight up recoloring of the standard trooper but in red. I always
Yeah.
liked Sith troopers. So now I need to search the name of the black Stormies.
Do
Those
you
are
know?
Death Troopers or Dark Troopers, depending on.
Yeah.
The shadow Stormies.
Are those the ones that are in Rogue One, or are those the ones that are in Mandalorian show?
Well, I'm talking about the ones from the original trilogy.
Original.
And
The ones from like the ones that are from that the dropship mail.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, that guy. That guy, yeah.
yeah. Well,
I thought you were talking about like one of these 3 troopers.
Well, Wikipedia is listing the Black Stormtrooper as a Shadow Stormtrooper.
Yeah,
I think that's actually its name.
I think that is too.
Yeah, because the Shadow Stormtroopers are the black Stormtroopers. I think from
Wait,
Revenge
isn't that trooper available now in
I
the
think-
new dropship, or is it the 20-year?
I think the Shadow Stormtroopers were first seen in Return of the Jedi, and I think they did return for the sequels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Hello, Scott
because
Davis.
I-
Welcome back.
because
Perfect
I-
Claw.
Because I remember when The Force Awakens came out and people were freaking out about the supposedly black stormtroopers, forgetting that the shadow stormtroopers were in Return of the Jedi.
Oh, people, what will you
I
argue
do-
about next?
I have a thing for the red characters in Star Wars, which is why I like the Sith troopers and the Praetorian Guards.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like the guards. I think those ones used to be like my dream trooper. Like I always wanted one of those, but I still don't have one. I just need to get one.
There's one in
sometime.
the Advent Calendar Labs.
Well, yeah, not that one. Yeah, I have that one. Hold on, let me grab that one.
Do you mean the ones that were like from that old battle pack with the Shadow Troopers? Because there was no, that'll be a different one. Because the ones in there were black Praetorian Guards.
Okay. Yeah, it's those. It's the black ones. Okay, that did not sound right. It's what you were just talking about, but it's the red version with like the red head.
With like the
underneath.
hood, not the helmet.
Yeah, the hood.
Yeah. I had a couple of those. I don't remember from. Wait, do you mean the ones from like the Empire or the ones from.
Emperor Palpatine, like in the throne room, you would see those guys like in the background, standing by that pillar.
Yeah, because I
They
was gonna
stood by
say
the
there's the ones that are seen with like Snoke in his chair. He has the there also are those ones too.
Yeah, not those ones. They're from the original trilogy. They're like the basic ones that would go
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the stormtroopers.
Also, Labs, your mic is really loud.
Oh,
I hope mine isn't
Hold
too loud now that I say that. Uh,
I think you might be the only one that can actually change my audio, like how loud.
No, I think you can in settings and audio. I think there's a slider.
Settings, audio. No, it only allows me to change my mic, echo cancellation, and automatically adjust mic volume. Oh, I can turn that off and then I can change it.
Yeah, there you
Is
go.
that better?
Yeah, speak now.
Yeah.
Okay,
This
that's
is
better. That's better. That's better.
Okay. Not trying to barge like
Okay.
talk real
Well,
loud.
I'm just gonna say to Griffin Claw, I think I think you mean the Praetorian Guards, because Pretoria is a city in South Africa.
Probably. Oh, who's the silly one now, Griffin? Ooh.
And the only reason I know that Pretoria is a city in South Africa is because they play cricket. Because they play cricket there.
Yeah, it's true. Crickets, but not the insects. It's very important.
Yeah, because cricket, aka the better version of baseball.
I mean, I'm not gonna disagree. I can't disagree with you though, Mayo. Because I've watched baseball, and it's like baseball is interesting for like the first. It's only interesting when you're at home, you know. Like let's all be honest here though. Like sitting for like the whole time, it's just like oh.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
see,
Sorry, Scott. Sorry, Scott. But it's boring.
and that's because a baseball is a battle of endurance. Certain forms of cricket have more intensity than baseball.
Well, it like always does,
And
because
that's because the international cricket council realized that endurance cricket isn't as good as agile cricket. Like it doesn't have as much youth appeal. And baseball realized that 3-hour games are super boring, which is why they introduced the pitch clock. And the pitch clock has set up the action, and now every baseball game is under 3 hours.
hooray. Labs still putting out the clone troopers.
I'm done with the clone troopers. I just forgot to add one thing, so now it's complete pretty much.
Okay.
That's
Well, that
complete.
looks like you've got 2 of those sets.
Yeah,
I think
except I modified the swamp speeder, so this is the cooler build that I came up with, and
it's true though.
then this is the actual swamp speeder.
I think the only person that likes the original Swamp Speeder is Little Timmy, but
No, I don't think the swamp speeder is a bad build. I think it's a little like too small for a battle pack, but
I don't even
I
think
don't
it's
know.
small. I think it's just it's. I don't think it's bad either. I think it's just the complete wrong build.
yeah.
That's what I think. Also, sorry, Scott, that we're hating on baseball, but like,
Sorry, not sorry.
yeah, pretty much.
Like
I
love,
the
like,
blog club.
I love the Boston Red Sox, but baseball has become a regional sport.
Like I don't really care about sports just generally. I mean, I like basketball, and that's pretty much it. I mean, football. I watch football with family and stuff, but like generally, I'm not like just a sports person. I like playing sports, but I'm not a fan of watching sports.
I mean, that's kind of true for me too,
See,
Brick. Like,
I'm the complete opposite. I
male
love watching.
sports guy.
I love watching sports. I hate playing sports.
Well, I think I'll enjoy watching sports when I'm older.
And
Like
you
I
can't play
root.
them.
What?
He'll like them more when he can't play sports. Then he'll like watching them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm planning on playing basketball for the years to come, but
I'll cook you in a 1v1 Rick class. I'm just kidding.
mm,
I'll,
I don't
fl-
know.
I'll,
I used
I'll
to
have
do
to go to
1v1.
Idaho.
Last summer, I did 1v1s every single day with this like kid, Sean. He was like in 4th grade, and I was in 7th.
Did you cook?
Like he was just this random kid I saw at the park. What did he call me? He called me Howdy Boy because I used to say howdy a lot.
Howdy.
Yeah, so he
Oh,
called
I'm
me
gonna call
Howdy
you
Boy.
that. No, hey, howdy boy. I'm
No.
kidding. Yeah, swimming's pretty fun too. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really get how swimming's a sport. No offense, Blake. I don't really understand. Like, is it just like whoever goes the fastest wins?
Well, yeah, there's like the races.
Yeah, the only reason swimming is considered a sport is because it is a race.
Because I was
But,
gonna say like,
But where I get off with calling swimming and sprinting and other track and field events sports is they're individualized and there's no a defense in those sports. Like compared to auto racing, which is exactly what it is, a race, there are defensive moves you can do with your race car. There's no defensive moves you can do when you're swimming. There's no
at least legal defensive moves
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, exactly. There's no defensive moves you can do when you're sprinting. There's no defensive moves when you can do a high jump or a long jump or a javelin throw or a pole vault.
It's
Because
basically just competing.
yeah, it's more athletic competition than a sport. Because let me go get the definition of sport. Yeah. So sport. So there's a couple definitions. According to the Google defaults, looks like it's citing the Oxford, and an activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment. Informal, a person who behaves in a good or specified way in that's the
That's
social.
not the right sport. That's not the right sport.
That's being a good sport.
Yeah, that's the social. What does Wikipedia have to say about sport? Because
Well,
I know there's
according-
I know there's an element of a defense in here somewhere.
I mean, the defense is just like that's for the strategy of it and all. Because it's like competing. Elias, be quiet. You're the yapper. I don't even know who Elias is. I mean, I do, but like, I don't. But like, I have the feeling Elias is a yapper. I just have the feeling, like, there's no like specifics.
Because I read somewhere that in order for a game to be a sport, there has to be a defense in there. I'm just going to say, does sport need defense? So the AI overview says yes. A defense is important in sports because it helps prevent the. Okay, no, sorry.
wrong one.
That's not having. That's not anything to do.
With technical definitions.
Okay. Well, there are a lot of opinionated people on Reddit, and this one guy says the idea came up in a discussion regarding track and field, which was I was just saying. I pose it that if no one is actively opposing you, it isn't a sport. It can still be athletic and competition, but without opposition, it's just a game. This especially annoys me when scoring is or appears subjective, i.e., figure skating. So then there's this reply that says, I like this definition. This definition I came across. We can break things into three broad categories. Game, a competition determined by the interaction of different strategies. Sport, a competition determined by the interaction of different strategies through physical ability. Contest, a competition determined by physical ability. So it says under these definitions, chess and most other board games are not sport. Golf would be classified as a contest, while there is a strategy that your individual shots that can affect your individual shots. The strategy employed by you has no bearing on the outcome of another player's strategy. Therefore, the effect of Tiger Woods instilling fear in his opponents is not defense. Which is why I always say that chess is a strategic game and golf is golf is a calculative outdoor game, because you can't play defense in golf, and even though every move in chess is defensive, you're not moving your body.
Hello, Mr. Clone Trooper. What is up? But yes, continue, man.
Yeah.
Last bag.
Here?
Last bag.
Last is a bag now. What can I say?
I mean, maybe he feels like a plastic bag, Rick Labs. Who are we to judge?
I identify as a plastic bag.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag?
Yes.
Drifting through the wind, wanting to start again.
Pretty much, Mayo.
The definition of my life.
Has anyone ever, in chat ever felt like a plastic bag?
See, I haven't ever felt the urge to go with the flow. I've tried to push back against the flow for most of my life. When other people are zigging, I'm zagging.
Insane. Is this like a motivational quote right here that we stumbled upon? Griffin, you changed your profile. It's even worse than the last one. I'm kidding, Griffin. Welcome back, Griffin and Claw. The Millennium Falcon. But here's the big question, though. Which one, Mr. Clone Trooper?
Yeah, was it the UCS?
Yeah, there's like a billion.
Yeah.
Lego likes remaking sets over and over.
Yeah,
That's what I said earlier.
Yeah, was it the UCS? Was it the play scale? Was it the Was it the milli scale? Was it the micro scale? Was it the polybag scale? Was it the advent calendar scale? There's a lot of
There's a
different
lot. There's a lot. Oh, he finished the Dark Falcon, the
Oh,
new
nice.
like inversioned one.
scales.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
I don't think I'm gonna get that
I'd like
set,
to get
but
that
I will say it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Besides, it has Darth Jar Jar in it, so like, it already gets a couple points. Misa thinking you don't want to live no more.
I'm just reading some juicy drama that happened on Twitter X.
Oh,
Twitter X, indeed.
Crimson, do you have Twitter? Or, I mean, X?
You should call it Twitter, but I guess whatever one you want, Brick Labs. No, I don't have it, but I know Mayo has his own Twitter.
Yeah, I have uploaded like 2 things on there. And I don't plan to be uploading often on Twitter. It's just kind of like I have it for some reason.
You don't upload on Twitter. You post on Twitter. You upload on YouTube.
Dang, get corrected. Get corrected.
Well, I don't know. I've used it like maybe 10 times or less. And I got it about last month, probably. Yeah, I don't know.
You see, I've had it for 6 years, and I only got it because I wanted to tweet at someone who who featured tweets on their podcast, and now Elon Musk changed the algorithm to actively disincentivize hashtags. Because I follow some people who literally read the algorithm every time the algorithm changes, and they've said that posting hashtags on Twitter these days is actually not good for your tweet.
Hey Mayo, you'll know this person. Welcome in Johnny G to the stream. What is going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna see. Johnny G. Actually, no. Johnny G. Came here because he saw the story on my Facebook.
Yeah, I know how you feel there, Mr. Clone Trooper. I try and upload during that. Yeah, Raven, we finished the 332nd, and then the Mandalorian one's over here. This is what we have of the Armored Marauders so far.
That's funny. That's funny, Johnny. Yeah, the moderators on Reddit don't get paid.
Mayo's just dying.
And no, I don't, Johnny, because the Boxer Boys sets are way overpriced because they don't produce at a mass scale. If they produced at a mass scale, it'd easily be half the price of what they are.
Oh, well, the reason it's not half is because of Disney copywriting everything.
No, it's because they don't produce on mass scale. Because the economy of scale makes everything cheaper. Because your costs of your cost of production stays the same. It's only your cost of raw goods that goes up when you have more products to make. Which is why which is why a product that is made in a batch of 10,000 will be cheaper than a product that's made in a batch of 1,000.
Or, hear me out, Mayo. People are just greedy and they don't care, and it's the same price anyway. Very large, very possible for both scenarios.
Yeah,
They
I saw.
simply just don't care. Like, yeah, I know it should be more reasonably priced. Doesn't mean anyone's actually going to do it. It should be, but some people are some
Yeah.
people. Some people are some people. That's the best
Yeah,
way I
and
can put it.
I'm not going to name names or anything, but I know people who have bought 10 times of a YouTuber's product just for the allure of a free gift.
Labs is just what is Labs doing? What? He's just cooking Captain Rex over an open fire.
That reminds me of when the Ewoks cooked the stormtroopers at their village.
Fair enough.
I
In
have
Return of the
a
Jedi.
clip of how to make him cook. 1 second.
Who's the toasty one now, Captain Rex?
Yeah.
So who's Crimson Togut?
Oh, Chrism Togurt 74.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a slight change. It's then fun to say. That's basically it. I should have changed it. I'm surprised no one else in chat said anything about it, if I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know who the blue man is. I don't know who the witch is. I think lady with the head tails is one of the
Twi'leks?
crap. What is it?
Twi'lek, I believe.
Yeah, I forget. I know the species.
It's Twi'lek. That's what the species is called. Those are the people with the hair tails. The head tails. They're called Twi'leks, Mayo.
I don't recall. Ray being in grey, and I don't know what the Black Peers is. I don't understand that.
Gray base. Johnny, you're confusing me.
I think Rex is actually fully cooked now.
What did you just do, Labs?
Yeah, he looks pretty cooked to me. He's golden brown, Let's put that helmet back on. Oh yeah.
Oh, he's burnt. Oh wait. Oh, I know what set he's talking about. Oh, it's Johnny G. It's the new one, right? It's the one with Mayo. It's like the minifigure pack, but like the expensive one that comes with Thrawn and like the zombie trooper and Ahsoka and what's his face? Ezra, that one.
Yeah, I know the names of those guys. I just don't know the set that they come in.
I'll send it to you after the stream. If you want to, I can send you.
I don't need to know that much about Star Wars.
I know you really don't care, but like. Okay, so.
I think it'd be more relevant for people to just talk about that on the respected channel on my Discord server. That's where those types of conversations belong.
And that is the Marauder. It just looks like a spaceship to me. I'm gonna be honest. I could see this flying around. Four. Yeah, we got 7 people watching. Thank you to the chatters, lurkers, and everybody in between. But we are gonna set up these guys right here, and then that might be it. The bottom left. So Brick Labs. Right now he's trying to motorize the cooking process for his Captain Rex, I believe.
Yes, you're correct. It's very
Efficiency,
effective.
efficiency.
hmm What if I got a Captain Rex army? Just Captain Rex.
Little Timmy would be very jealous.
I mean, he's probably like $3 on Bricklink at this point.
No, he's got to be more.
Well,
I have
yeah,
this-
yeah.
I have the sneaking suspicion that he goes for more than the entire set on Bricklink.
Actually, that would be really fun. He might honestly go for like $9 probably because the set itself normally is like $13 and on sale a lot of the time. So
Yeah, I haven't really bothered trying to get it yet because I know if I ever do try, it's gonna be pretty easy to get your hands on some.
yeah, well, I mean, I just got it for Christmas. I was honestly just gonna wait. It's like I just kind of thought like, oh
Yeah,
yeah, it's not worth actually like just buying. I'll just wait till someone gets it for me for Christmas because it's like a cheap thing that anyone can get.
Yeah,
for me, and
I
that
was
would be
gonna
very
say,
fun.
yeah, Labs. My thought was this: either what'll end up probably happening is just I'll get it like sometime like when I go to like Walmart for something, I'll just pick it up there because it's like $10 anyway. Like,
Yeah.
it's not even that expensive.
I keep on doing this stupid thing where I'll just like randomly feel like buying Lego or like food. I'll stop by the bank, grab like $20, $25, go buy a battle pack, go buy some food, and just like hang out. But it's such a stupid thing because I only get $50 allowance. And I mean, I can do it 2 times a month, but I've done it like 4 times this month. Like I really need to stop.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm gonna start saving up. So I mean, so my dad said that there's like this deal. Okay, so here's how it started. One of those times where I was going to the bank to get the $25 to buy a battle pack, to buy this battle pack, I think, this one of the 501st battle packs. I had to stop by the bank, and she said, "Oh yeah, talk to your parents about getting a checking account. You're eligible for one, and it'd probably help out a ton. I mean, you're old enough. It would be perfect." So I just asked them before the stream, about 20 minutes before I joined the stream, if I could get one, and they're like, "Sure, yeah." And my dad said that sometimes there's deals where you get like $100 right when you start a checking account, which would be awesome because that's going straight towards Lego and savings. I can do $50 in savings, $50 for Lego.
Fair enough, honestly. Yeah, Ravens, you're right though. Like the hype for the Captain Rex Y-wing died after like 2 weeks though. He's not even wrong.
I don't think it was a day one purchase at all. I don't know why it got sold out like so immediately on day one. It's not a day one purchase. It's just like something that
people
you
are
buy
like,
eventually.
No, that's true though. Like, I don't know. Like, I really don't know why people are buying that on day one. Like, I get it's kind of cool, but like, it's not really that cool.
And also, doesn't the Captain Rex minifigure from the $650 UCS Venator, doesn't he come with a pauldron like and a comma?
No, they're the exact
Doesn't?
same fig. They're the exact
Really?
same. They're the exact
Dang.
same.
I'm surprised they wouldn't do that on the UCS set. I'm surprised I didn't hear that many complaints about it either.
No, there were, but that set was released so long ago. Then it's all
Yeah.
like,
Well,
It's
I
all-
watched Eminar's like review when it came out before I even was like really interested in Lego, because that was a couple years ago. That was like 3 years ago, I'm pretty sure. Is when the Venator came out, and I watched Eminar's review on it, even when I didn't even care about Lego. And I feel like I didn't hear like that wasn't the main thing. The Captain Rex minifigure wasn't the main issue in the set. It was like the micro little build that's in the Venator and like the tiny flaws with the stickers on the giant like tiles and stuff.
Brick Labs. I don't want to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, man. People are gonna complain about a Lego set no matter what set it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Because this is the internet. We complain about everything.
Yeah.
It
I
was
mean-
built for communication. It ended up being used for complaining. That's kind of
I
just
think
how.
this set is the most valid set for complaining because the thing where they changed where the helmet hole was, because the helmet holes were already controversial, and then they placed the rangefinder like underneath the helmet hole. They literally like
That's bad.
and you can tell they changed it themselves because it's on two parts of the boxes. Like it's on the back side right here. It's lower than usual, and same with this side. It's the same thing, which means
Yeah.
that Lego just did that because they didn't want to show how bad it is. Actually, it's on 3 different spots.
Yeah, because like, I mean, Mr. Clone Trooper, what'd you expect was gonna happen, man? Yeah, I mean, watching your Ask Labs thing though, yeah, I don't hate helmet holes. I really don't. I like them. I genuinely do. I don't like people are always complaining about accuracy, but at the end of the day, it's like the helmet holes are made for customization. The whole point of Legos as a brand is to make your own thing. If you can't do that, then they're failing at the whole purpose.
Exactly. I mean,
That's the thing. The whole
I-
point of the brand is for creativity and customization. And if you make it so you can't like that's the point. That's what I'm trying to say. Is like that's the point. So it's counterintuitive not to have them. Like, sure, it's not accurate, but it's not for the people that like if you really care about accuracy, go get GCC or something, okay?
Yeah.
Because it's not made for you. It's made for little Timmy, so he can have his
That-
501st
that's
Battle
what I was
Pack
gonna
on
say.
Christmas Eve, and
Yeah.
give them 2 rangefinders so they look like a weirdo. That's what it's for.
Yeah.
Well, no, Ravens. I'll let Labs take this one. Did you see what Ravens said, Labs? He said it would be better if the hole wasn't above where it's meant to be. Labs, you already discussed this, so I'm just going to let you take that one.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the thing is that's accurate to actual clone troopers. Clone troopers, whenever they have their visor, the visor starts above that helmet hole, above
Mhm.
right, like where it starts above that little dot on the helmet, like right above that. That's where the visor actually starts.
So,
Believe it or not,
technically,
it is accurate.
it's actually extremely accurate for anyone that has a visor. Rangefinder, we don't talk about that. But if they have a visor, that is the perfect spot.
And honestly, I think Lego could shorten the visor, or not the visor, the rangefinder just ever so slightly because there is quite a bit of space when you actually lower it in front of the helmet. Hold up, let me do it. I'm trying to do it.
Well,
real quick.
yeah, but I'm not like so disappointed though, because if they were too much smaller, it might be a bit much. Is the only thing.
Yeah, but look at the space in between the helmet
Yeah.
and the eyepiece. It looks awkward when it's this far out. So honestly, I feel like if someone made a custom one that was slightly shorter, it would probably work just fine. I feel like Lego should take that and do that, but I don't think they're planning on changing it.
They're never gonna change it. I think
Yeah.
that's the same rangefinder that's been used for like at least 20 years now. They're not gonna change that. They're not gonna change it.
Yeah.
It's raining where I'm at, so I'm closing windows right now.
Fair enough.
It had been raining all day and it stopped raining probably about like an hour or two ago. So
Yeah, Ravens, that's the thing, is it looks great with I almost would have preferred if they'd prioritized the rangefinder, because the rangefinder it takes up half the helmet. It doesn't use the other half. So I would have preferred if they made it look better for the rangefinder instead of the visor, because the visor kind of just engulfs the head, so you're not seeing as much. I feel like that would have been the better move, is to prioritize the one that lets more of the helmet show. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, you kind of have to notice that originally Lego was a children's toy that sometimes or for the most part actually was still played with with adults, but then when they made the 18 plus movement kind of thing where they started making 18 plus sets, then that's when we started hearing about helmet holes that existed quite a while ago. I mean, I'm pretty sure the older Captain Rex minifigure had the same helmet hole thing, but it's just a discussion that's more common after that 18 plus movement, and it's more of a collector's item than a children's toy now, at least on the Lego Star Wars theme or aspect of it. So
See, and I can agree with that only because you clarified the helmet holes.
yeah,
If you hadn't clarified the helmet holes, I would have said, well, actually, no, they've been doing adult focus sets since the UCS sets came out in 2000.
yeah,
But because you clarified the helmet holes, then yeah, because the helmet holes started getting noticeable with Lego's Adults Welcome campaign.
yeah,
and I mean, it makes sense for the business. So like, you can't be like, Lego wanted you to, like, it makes sense business wise.
yeah.
It does. I built this battle pack, the Mando one. I built 332nd one. I built the Marauder. Mayo and me have just been talking, and Labs has been cooking Captain Rex and setting up some clones.
Yeah,
That about sums up what's happened.
Yeah, because Crimson has been building one of the battle packs.
Yeah.
I'm done building all these. I think there'll probably be a building stream Sunday. Another stream Sunday. Not Saturday though, because I have to go see some family on Saturday.
You
But-
have to.
Yeah, I have to.
It's not a choice.
No,
you don't
have to. I have to.
Is have to a negative thing? Like you don't want to?
No,
Or-
I want to. I want to, but like I can't. I don't have the ability to stream. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Okay.
But
You
Sunday,
sound a little negative.
no. What? What? No,
I
it's
have to hang out with family, bro.
that's just because I sound tired. But yeah, so probably one Sunday. We'll do one Sunday.
Yeah.
Um,
I won't be able to join that stream simply because I'm not like my family. I mean, like we're a Christian family, so it's like Sunday is like the day of rest where you just kind of like chillax and don't do much, and you're supposed to like worship God and everything. And like, I mean, for me, resting is making YouTube videos because that's actually like really fun for me. So it's like my form of enjoyment, or talking to you guys, but I'm not allowed to now for some reason.
Sadness.
Yeah.
It's okay though. Yeah. Sure. We could do some Minecraft. We could do it with Griffin too, I guess. But Griffin's kind of a lame-o. I'm kidding, Griffin. I'm kidding. I mean, I'm not, but like, I'm kidding. I guess I'll review these two sets quickly here because I mean, I have like 4 of the 332nd ones, so we don't need to talk about that. This one, I like how it's like Mayo and me were talking about, how it's a location instead of this. I do appreciate that, and I like the addition of like the crate and the turret for some extra like industrial things, and the door. And overall, I think the minifigures look really cool from this set too. So I'll give this set a 9 out of 10. This one, I love this yellow mortar stormtrooper. I think it looks really cool. I don't remember why Grief Karga comes in here, but I'm sure there's some reason he does. And then it comes with also 2 of the Family Guy Stormtroopers. Overall, the build is not terrible. I'm not entirely sure why this back turret cannot go 360. That kind of makes me sad. But I like all the flaps that it has, and it does come with 2 crates, which is pretty nice. I do like all the flaps. So overall, I'll give this a 7 out of 10 set. No, I don't have the one that connects it. That is one I want though. Because not gonna lie,
that's a cool set.
not gonna lie, Paz Vizsla, kind of my favorite character from Mandalorian TV show. He's just really
$40
cool.
for that set is really expensive. I'd wait till.
Well,
it's,
yeah,
like,
but it was
Battle
like
Pass price.
but like when it's on sale for like 30, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll still pay 40 for it though. I want Paz Vizsla. He's my favorite.
Yeah. I
Personally.
have so many sets I want that sadly I'm not going to be able to buy because I started collecting Lego again at kind of a point where a lot of these sets, I mean, they're going to be retiring like mid 2025 or like I'm pretty sure there's quite a few sets retiring in a couple days, like by 2025. I've seen a couple sets that are going out of stock on Lego.com that won't like be back in stock simply because they're about to retire. So that's why everyone's buying
which
them.
ones?
So I'm hoping I don't know. I saw 2 sets in particular that were about to retire that were on Lego.com and out of stock. Hold on, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna turn on my computer and see if I can find the 2 I'm thinking about.
We'll probably end it in like 5 minutes here too, just as a warning for everyone in chat.
Okay.
Yeah, the
I'm gonna
TIE
keep
Bomber
going.
is retiring. I don't really care about it though, so it doesn't bother me.
Wait, is that retiring mid 2025 or is that retiring in a couple days?
I don't know. I just know it's retiring.
Yeah,
I don't really
I
care.
hope it's not
Yeah,
retiring like
there's always a big spell of Lego sets that retire on the week of Black Friday, and another that retire before the modulars come out.
Honestly, I think it's kind of like the dumbest thing to retire the sets on January 1st, simply because it's like everyone's getting gift cards for Christmas, Lego gift cards, and they want to buy sets, and there's probably a lot of sets that they wanted to buy but haven't yet, and they're just going to be retiring this year.
Yeah. Oh, I guess Mayo, we can ask Brick Labs the 3 questions.
That sounds intimidating.
Do you know the 3 questions, Brick Labs?
I think I joined right when Hosco was
asking the questions. So I believe, I don't know them by heart yet, but I believe they are, how is your weekday life going so like right now? Have you got any Lego recently? And what's the news for your channel?
Okay, so my day/week has been very good because I mean it's Christmas week or whatever. I got an upgrade in my setup, tons of Lego and gift card and all the stuff, all the awesome stuff. And then the recent Lego I've bought is mainly just 501st Battle Packs. I got 2 of them, and I'm probably gonna buy more. What was the last question?
What's the news for the channel?
He already gave the news for his channel.
Oh yeah,
and he's upgraded his setup. So what Lego?
No, that's what he got. That's what
Yeah.
he got. He was adding
Yeah.
that to what Lego he's got recently.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Very nice. Clips. I so hope those rumors are true. I really do. I doubt they are. And I'm gonna be honest. When I first heard the rumor of the 332nd Battle Pack, I just got punched in the face, man. I was hoping for the 212 Battle Pack so badly. I have wanted
that
one
is long overdue.
because I've wanted that ever since the ATTE, and I don't understand why they didn't just do a simple battle pack with like a crab droid in conjunction with that. that feels like the best move. But I don't know. Hello, Scott's Blocks. Griffin, what did I miss, first of all? And second of all, yeah, I know one. I just didn't want to deal with him.
Okay, so the Pirate Snub Fighter is retiring soon. That one was one of the ones that was out of stock and is retiring soon.
Well, it's a good thing that set no one cares about. So, yeah,
And
not losing anything there.
Skywalker Land Speeder was another one.
That was mid.
There's a lot of sets that really aren't that. There's a lot of sets coming out that aren't worth caring about, particularly
Well, the
in
UTS
Zago.
80 is out of stock
Yeah.
and going to retire, which I'm really sad about because that was my dream set when I started collecting.
Which
like
one?
I got out of my kind of dark age.
Which one?
Which
Brick Labs.
UCS AT-AT.
Yeah, at least Skyrim has that.
Oh yeah, the 332nd Ahsoka Clone Trooper Battle Pack. That one's retiring soon, I believe, mid 2025, and it's 100% out of stock, but you can still get it in stores.
Yeah, you'll
like-
still be able to get it in stores for a little bit longer, probably.
And then obviously the Mos Eisley Cantina, that one is retiring, and everyone's freaking out about it. It's out of stock pretty much everywhere. And then the Boba Fett's Starship Microfighter, I believe mid 2025 is going to be retiring.
Hey,
Yeah.
Lego, why'd you change the name on Boba's Starship? Was there something wrong with it?
Yeah, because
I'm
No.
there's
still confused, like about
yeah,
that.
there's a Discord server I'm in that constantly updates the list of when sets are going to be retired. So that's how I keep up with that stuff these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do, Rave. I've wanted 212 Battle Pack for literal years now. Literal
Also-
years.
The one that I think is stupid for Lego to actually be like retiring this set is the Phantom Menace Brickheads, because that released May 4th, I'm pretty sure, and it's already gonna retire like in a couple days, I'm pretty sure. Like that
Probably
was
because
they
no
didn't
one
even get
bought
the-
it. That's probably why, because it didn't do well.
Yeah, but same
Um,
with like every Brickheads. I mean, like, and they still stay on shelves. This one is probably one of the shortest shelf times I've seen on a Brickhead set in general.
Star Wars guy.
Okay, the sets I really want right now though are the Coruscant gun guard ship. And I mean, obviously,
just buy
Okay.
the Fox minifigure when you on Bricklink later. The set is not worth it. I hate that set so much.
I'm just saying I want the set. Like,
I mean,
the
yeah,
build itself.
fair enough.
The build is good. The coloring is off. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad of a set. I
The
think it just
only
gets
thing
changed
good
over
I
the
can
years.
say about it is that I like the minifigures and it looks cool on a shelf. That's it. That's it. Yeah,
Honestly-
Clips. I don't know if the UTAT is true. I hope it is. Galactic Marines are pretty cool. Don't know if we'll get them, but I hope so. Okay, bye Griffin Claw. And Crab Jordan and 327th would be cool. I hope they save it for the 212th. I hope they do. But at this point, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that pink though, Ravens. It's not like it's slightly pink. I have to admit, because like I've seen it. I have Fox, so yeah, it is slightly pink. But like, it's not that bad. People are just
Yeah.
because army builders are they're gonna complain about every clone that comes out. It's not even the case if it's good. They're still gonna find something to complain about. And
Yeah.
Mayo, you know this is true too. It doesn't matter how good something is. There's always going to be people that complain about it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because the internet is what has been constructed over the past 27 years for people to complain.
Yeah.
Because the original AOL and Yahoo chat rooms back in 1997 on dial-up internet was made for people to say hello to each other and then complain about whatever they're interested in.
And also,
Yeah.
one thing I would like to say is my hands are big, so that makes this thing seem really small. But it seems small. Like, look at that.
Like that's probably less than 6 inches long.
No, it's not. I have very big hands. I think I have a ruler actually behind this. Now you got me to check. No,
Okay,
not
so
this.
the-
I think
the
I have a
thing
ruler
about-
somewhere though.
Could be. It could
Yes,
be
I do.
just. It could be just the camera tricking me, but that looks like it's shorter than 6 inches. Like I
Okay.
like I think of my order at Subway by comparison.
Measuring time. So it is about 19 centimeters and 7.5 inches.
Okay, so it is longer than a half a Subway.
That's
Yeah, that's
massive.
Eclipse.
Massive. You know what else is
But
massive?
look at my hands compared to this, though.
Okay,
That's
so
why
it's
Mayo
longer-
thought it was small. Because look at my hands compared to
Yeah.
this, Eclipse.
Okay, so it's longer. So it's longer than 6 inches, but it's shorter than a penis.
Mayo, this
You
is
know what else is
PG.
massive?
This is PG, Mayo.
You know what else is massive?
Dude.
Low
The
taper fade. Bro, just like imagine if Ninja got a low taper fade. Like, dude. Like that meme is still massive.
Oh yeah. Pretty good, RYK. We're about to end it here though, so sorry for that. Hello, Skyren. But yeah, we are about to
Oh,
end it up here.
Siren! Hey, buddy.
Now this is pod racing.
And also,
Meow.
Scott's blocks. Good to see you here too, buddy. We're just about to end.
Yeah.
Siren and Scott got here just as Crimson was finishing up with the stream.
God should
Well,
start like
Skyred,
a
baby,
vlog.
Skyred, you have to pay more attention to the channel. Then you would know the hour and 30 minutes before, so you get here early, you know,
Perhaps
and you wouldn't get here at the end.
Perhaps if people turned their notifications on, then they might have known to get here earlier.
I wish
Same.
Scott would start like either a blog or actually like YouTube channel, like actually upload on YouTube.
He has like
So, like,
100
we can get to
subs
know
and he
him,
hasn't uploaded anything.
Yeah. Which Scott?
Scott Davis. Like, I'm pretty sure he does.
He has a YouTube
Yeah.
channel. I subscribe to him.
Yeah.
But
because,
he hasn't
because I know a few Scots in the community.
Yeah, Scott Davis has 116 subs and he hasn't uploaded anything.
When was
Like,
the
that's
last
actually crazy.
Yeah. When was the last time Scott's blocks uploaded anything?
I have
please?
no idea. Right.
He-
Well-
okay, so Scott Davis uploads on Instagram, but that's it.
All right. Well, I think it's time to end it off here. Brick Labs, what have you got to say before we end it?
That low taper fade meme is still massive.
Mayo, you have anything to say before we end it?
Yeah, so in the next 2 weeks, I'll be getting ready to celebrate my 12-year anniversary on YouTube. So, so pay attention because uploads are probably going to be related to my 12-year anniversary. And so, if you're not already subscribed, it's what it says on screen is my YouTube channel.
Yes. And lastly, thanks for everyone for popping in. So yes, thank you to the chatters, lurkers, everybody in between for popping into the stream here. We built some cool sets. We had some interesting conversations. Mayo. We had some good conversations. And yeah, that's going to end it here. Thanks everyone for popping in, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.